Hello, I wanted to show you today the amazing Inflector window insulator. It's a see-through radiant window insulator. And what we've got here is a demonstration tool that we call the Hotbox. And it's going to demonstrate a whole lot of things. But right now what we're demonstrating is the solar rejection benefit of the Inflector window insulator. What you're seeing right now is this at Celsius. And what we've got is 70 degrees Celsius on that glass. So the heat outside has warmed our glass up to 70 degrees Celsius, yet behind the inflector the temperature is only 18.8 degrees. So that's over 50 degrees Celsius difference that your air conditioning is not going to have to be working as hard on. Your home is going to be able to stay cooler because we're insulating the glass with both the inflector and an air barrier that's in there. So what we've got in this hot box, we've actually got several different kind of demonstrations. So what you're seeing on the hot box is the Inflector window insulator, and I'm going to pop it off in a minute. It's the same as this one on the outside. It's in what we call the summer mode. The summer mode is the heat rejection mode. So it's keeping that extra hot air from outside your house and keeping your air conditioning from working near as hard. Because now you can see your air conditioning is blowing on about 19 degrees Celsius instead of 70 degrees Celsius. Now let me change that real quick to Fahrenheit so you'll have a comparison.
Wow, that's a pretty hot lamp.
It's a very hot lamp. That's what it's designed to do. Okay, now we're looking at the same thing in Fahrenheit. So what you're seeing is 158 degrees Fahrenheit on that glass, and yet inside the temperature behind that inflector is only 67 degrees. We're looking at almost 100 degrees difference between the outside and the inside. So what we're demonstrating here real quickly then, I'm going to change it back to Celsius because a lot of our people prefer the Celsius. Okay, now we're back on Celsius. So this is another benefit of this thing. So we got two temperature readings on the glass, and that temperature sensor is actually inside the glass. So that's the temperature your cool air will be blowing on, and then the other temperature sensor is right here in this mechanism, so it's telling you the temperature behind the inflector panel. So what we've got here, again, right now, again, over 50 degrees Celsius difference in just that 2-inch airspace between the heated glass and the inflector insulator. So basically what we have with the hot box is we have several components. The hot box itself, which has a piece of glass in it to be representative of the window. It has two types of installations, what we call the inset installation, which uses an extruded frame, and the surface installation, which is this one right here. So let me do some quick demonstrations right here. This again, I'm going to cut this lamp off for a moment because you've seen the demonstration on that. Now you can clearly see this is the inflector window insulator in what we call the winter mode. Now this black surface is absorbing free heat, and the silver side is now reflecting the heat back into the room. So you're getting benefit summer or winter. You're keeping the heat out or you're keeping the heat in. So here you see the inflector as this one right here in what we call the summer mode. So now it is reflecting, and you saw how much 50 degrees Celsius difference, that is difference in 100 degrees Fahrenheit difference between these two things. So what we have is an inflector panel for a surface mount. So this will go right on the inside frame of the window. While we have in here one that goes on an extruded frame. I'm going to take off our thermometer for here a minute so you can see. So you see the temperature sensor on the inside of the glass. Here's the barrier between the inflector and the inside.
So right there's the temperature sensor inside the glass.
Yes.
And then you got one on the...
in this actual instrument right here.
Okay, and that's what accounts for the temperature variance between the two. Okay.
That's right. So what we got here again, now this is also reversible. Now what you're seeing here is the inflector extruded frame. So we have the surface mount if you want to put it right on the outside of the frame, or if you want to inset it, or you need to inset it for some particular reason, we install this extruded frame, which we seal in. We have a magnet on that, so it allows you to very simply pop that panel on, and either way you can see out very clearly with the inflector.
So which one is better for the corporate or the business office version?
Most commercial offices use this installation right here. because it has the maximum benefit that you can have. Because not only is it insulating all that glass, but it's insulating a 1/2 inch of frame all the way around. So it's a premium seal. 6 to 8%, 6 to 9% of energy cost is infiltration. We are sealing the whole window cavity. So all of this air leakage that would come on that window is now sealed.
So that creates a dead air barrier.
It creates a dead air barrier. This is a magnet. This is a high strength magnet, very, very strong, that we're using here on both the extruded frame and on the surface mounted frame. That high strength magnet is the same kind that's used in refrigerator doors. It works like a gasket. It really pulls that metal in.
And which one's better for the residential?
For the residential is usually this form right here, the extruded frame, simply because it's on drywall, so you can't put it on the surface of your drywall. So what we do is we put this inside of the window cavity, we mount the frame, put the magnet on it, and then it's just simply a matter of installing it.
So people put radiant barrier in their attic. This is a see-through radiant barrier for windows.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's the perfect, and it solves every problem. Keeps heat out in the summer, keeps heat in during the winter. It's a solar collector, brings in free heat, deals with infiltration, deals with thermal heat gain, thermal heat loss. It's the ultimate window product.
So this entire unit can be used for either salespeople out in the field or something like at a home show to show people exactly how good Inflector window see-through radiant barrier is.
Absolutely. It's an all-in-one thing. You can actually carry your little lamp inside, just stick it in the back, put both of your panels on, and you carry it just with this handle, and you have your whole demonstration kit with you. Now I'm going to show you real quickly again. Now this is the summer mode. I'm putting that on. Now listen. See how solid that is?
Wow, that really creates a great dead air barrier.
So you can move the whole thing with that. It's not going to pop off unless you break the seal at the corner. And then in that, it's still strong. Now, if I want to reverse it, now you can still see out the panel, but if I reverse it, now all I'm doing is this. Now I've turned this Inflector window insulator from a solar rejector to a solar collector. The silver side now keeps your heat inside your home. At the same time, the dark surface is attracting heat, so it'll actually be warmer by far than the outside. We've seen it up to 70 degrees warmer on a cold day. So now, instead of the window causing you to lose heat, it's giving you heat.
So it magnifies that heat from the outside and brings it inside your home, and that's free heat.
Absolutely. Free heat will dramatically reduce it. Yellett Solar Laboratories says on a 4-foot square window that's about 1 meter and a third, 1 meter and a third square, it will produce 2,096 BTUs per hour of sunlight. That is the same as a 600-watt heater running non-stop of free heat. Again, I'm going to show you quickly reversing.
And it also stops 90% of the UV rays, which fades carpet, furniture. So it keeps that damaging UV rays from coming inside your home as well.
Oriental rugs, artwork, all your draperies, your carpet. So here it is again. Look, it's very, very strong. That seal is very, very strong.
That's an industrial strength magnet.
Absolutely. You could actually pick up the box on the side with this thing. So we got with the demo again. This is, now see how hard it is to get off? You got to break the seal. But when you want to reverse it, once you've broken that seal, boom, in a matter of seconds, I turned it from a solar rejector to a solar collector.
So then it also has a great security feature because people can't see in. You can see them outside, but they really can't see you.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, what the Hotbox has is the inside extruded mount with a panel, the outside. You never want to do this heat test with both of them because you'd never have double the Inflector. You want to have just one of the panels on and the other one, like I set this on a thing so people can see the summer and the winter configuration. So this is how we had it to keep that awfully heat out, and we obtained that 7-degree difference. Again,
that's great.
And it's just enough room where you can pop it off. Now I've reversed it in seconds. Either way, I've got a great view, but now I've made my window, any window, single pane, double pane, low E, I've made that single pane window more energy efficient than a brand new low E replacement window.
So you can also use this in your lobby if you're not at a home show or if you're out on a sales call. You can actually put this in the lobby and use this as a demo unit there if people have any questions as well.
Absolutely. So basically these are the parts to the Hotbox. The heat lamp on a crook neck lamp so we can pinpoint our heat to make our demonstration work quicker. Crook neck lamp with a heat lamp bulb, your dual temperature thermometer, it's Fahrenheit and it is Celsius, your handle box, surface mount, and inset mount.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself before we go on from seeing this great demo unit.
I am Dennis Roberts with Energy Efficiency Done Right. I'm the president. We have this phenomenal product which is the answer to window problems. And this is only one of our demonstrations. We have numerous ones. We have the EDTM glass test kit. The more you see, the more you understand this is a product that is about science because it's designed to do what glass cannot do. Glass is poor insulation. So you can have the finest window in the world. If it's glass, it's not energy efficient. So what we've done with this product is we made any window much more energy efficient while still maintaining the view. The world is putting more and more glass on buildings and we're becoming less and less efficient with our buildings. We can change that with the Inflector window insulator, and this is a marvelous way to demonstrate it. We have many more.
And where can I get some information on the Inflector? Could you give us a couple of websites?
Absolutely. The energyefficiencydr.com is the energy efficiency done right. Energyefficiencydr.com has got the testing, and it has some visual demonstrations on hot and cold performance in addition to what you see here. Also, inflectorpanel.net has some good information. And actually we're working on some more websites, but also all over the world we've got great manufacturers and dealers that have websites that have phenomenal demonstrations, testing.
Can you just give us a couple of countries, for example, where I might find Inflector?
Actually, yes. It's all over North America. It's in Canada. It's in the United States. It's in Mexico. It's in the UK right now, soon to be in Russia. We're in Hong Kong right now.
Australia?
Soon, we're in Australia. And we're soon to be going into Chile.
And also Russia.
Actually, Russia's coming on board very, very soon also. We're also in Ireland.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about this Inflector see-through radiant barrier for windows.
And the famous Hotbox, because the Hotbox is a visual demonstration. You can buy the finest window and you'll never get the performance that you'll see with the Inflector window insulator.
And how do I get a hold of you personally? You have an email address I can reach you at?
Absolutely. I'm Dennis at energyefficiencydr.com. We answer our calls. We're ready to help. We're ready to answer your questions. And most of all, we're ready to put you in touch with someone who can help you get some Inflector on your windows and make your home more comfortable and more energy efficient than it's ever been.
All right. Well, thank you so much for showing us the Inflector window insulator, the see-through radiant barrier.
The see-through radiant barrier for windows and for greater efficiency for our world.
And skylights and doors as well.
Skylights and doors. Anything that's glass can be improved with an Inflector window insulator.
Thank you so much for your time, Dennis.
Okay.